In today's video I want to show you how to install NVChad. NVChad is a variant of NeoVim with a lot of plugins installed and allows you to edit several files at the same time or just using the terminal with different windows. You can split the terminal in vertical, horizontal or whatever you need. Also, I will show you at the end of the video how to customize the Termux native terminal. So to start, we are going to go to the repository of Termux. This is the official Termux repository where we can download the application. Also, you can download it from F-Droid. But in this case, we are going to the releases section and we are going to select the last official version that is not a beta. So in this case, I will select this one that you are seeing right now, and we are going to select the APK for your device. If you don't know which one, you can just select the universal APK, download it and install it. After you install the APK, you can open it and you will see this window. So the first thing is configure the mirror. This is to install the packages way faster, so just click on enter. Here move down to your region, press space and then click enter again. After this, the repositories will be updated and now we can install any program. But first we are going to upgrade the packages that comes with Termux. So execute the command that you are seeing right now and wait until the process finishes. In this case, we can type Y and click enter, and we have now all the packages updated. After this, we have to install Git and NeoVim. So this is the base that we are going to use to install NVChad. And now we're going to go to the official NVChad page. You can look it on Google and click on the install button. We are going to go down a little bit and you can copy the command to install NVChad. Just copy it and paste into Termux. The process will take a while and you can see that sometimes the screen seems to be frozen, but you just need to wait until you see this screen. Here we need to wait until all the packages are installed, and you can see that when a package is installed, the text changes to blue. Now we have another screen with a lot of packages that are also installing, so we just need to wait until all the process finishes without pressing any key. After this, we can see that this is the main NVChad screen, but you can see that in the bottom part, for example, we are missing some icons in the fonts, so we are going to fix that. For that, we are going to just install an Air font. This is a font that comes with a lot of different icons, so they can deploy properly on the terminal. So to quit, you can press 2 points and Q and the exclamation mark, and now you are going to go to Termux again. So now let's start by going to my repository. We are going to the Termux native section, and here we are going to find the command to install an Air font on Termux. Click on the link to go to the documentation in my repository. You will find the link in the description of the video, and click on customizations. Here you can just copy this command and paste it into Termux. If you have a Bluetooth keyboard, you can press Ctrl Alt and V and it will paste the command. Here you can just type Y and wait until the process finishes. To execute the tool that we have just installed, execute get nf and select the font that you want to install. In my case, I will install the font called Hack, but you can select any of the others. Here we are going to select again Hack because I only have one, and I will select the regular font, but you can select if you want bold, italic or whatever. If we now execute NVim, we enter NVChad, and you can see that now all the icons are properly deployed. You will see this error every time you enter NVChad, but I'm not sure how to solve it, sorry for that, but we can use NVChad without any problem. Now let's press Ctrl N so we can open this view, so you can navigate all the Termux directories, create files, rename them, whatever you want. So if we press space 2 times, we can see like a cheat sheet with all the combination for the keyboard. This is very important because NVChad is based only in keyboard, although you can use the mouse, and I will show you later how to do it. But basically we are going to use the keyboard with some shortcuts to do everything. Here you can go up and down with Ctrl U or Ctrl D, and you can just read all the shortcuts. For example, if we want to create a file in this path, we can type A, and now we can write the file, for example testfile.txt, and press enter. And now you can see that we have this file just created. If you want to enter the edit mode, this is like Vim, a normal Vim setup, so just press A or I, and you go into insert mode. After this, you can just write in the txt or in the file that you have just opened without any problem. You can see that NVChad comes with some suggestion plugins, so it is very easy to program with this setup. Now Ctrl+C to exit the insert mode. We can see that we are in normal, and now type 2 points, W and exclamation mark to save the changes in the file that we have just created. From this, you can, for example, show the lines in the file. So if we type here the N, we can see that we have now the lines next to the text. So again, enter insert mode with I, for example, and create some new lines. You can see that now at the left of the file, you can see the line where you are writing. Now again, Ctrl+C to exit the insert mode, 2 points, W exclamation to save the changes in the file. Now again, remember that you can always show the cheat sheet, and you can, for example, split the terminal. You can do it vertically or horizontally. Sometimes, I'm not sure, when I split the terminal it doesn't work properly. Probably it's because I'm doing something wrong. But in case you have this problem, remember that you can close any window with 2 points Q. And as you saw, the window just closed. And now I want to show an example of how to use NVChad. For example, let's go to the left column where we can navigate from a folder to another or whatever. Let's type A to create a new file, for example test2.txt. And now I want to split this new file into a new tab. So let's open the cheat sheet. We can go all the way down, and I suggest you to read all the shortcuts carefully. For example, this is the shortcut to open a file in a new window, and we can see at the left that this is the symbol for Ctrl and T. So if we press Ctrl and T, the file will be open in a new tab at the right part. Press A or I to go into insert mode, and you can write in the text. Now Ctrl+C and write 2 points, W exclamation mark to save the changes to the file. And if you are in the right view, for example, you can press the tab button to switch between files. Or if you prefer, you can use the mouse to click on the column of the screen that you want, and you can switch between the files with the mouse. And instead of a file, also you can open a terminal. So let's split again the window, and you can see that here in the middle we have a terminal. This is very small, you can resize it with shortcuts, you can take a look at them. But you can see that you can do anything you want, or you can create more than one terminal. For example, you can split again the window and have a terminal, but you can split it again. So this is basically how people use NVChad. You have files, you have terminal, and everything is mixed, and you can go from one tab to another as you wish. And to finish with NVChad, before going to the customization of the Termux native terminal, I want to show you a few tips that I learned. I'm not an expert, but I have played with this setup a little bit. So here, for example, from the first window, you can press Ctrl W and you can see the menu just for the windows. And you can read that you can split the screen vertically, horizontally, or whatever you want. Or you can move from one to another just with the keyboard with Ctrl W, H or L. Also, if you see the cheat sheet, you can see that here it says plus a number key maps. So if you type where it says, for example, the brackets or the W, you will go into that section of the cheat sheet. I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself. Also, you can switch between dark mode or light mode from this upper button. And this is basically all that I wanted to show you about NVChad. To finish with the video, let's customize the Termux terminal. For that, we're going to the STARSHIP page, go to the installation section, and here we have a section for Android. And as you can see, this is a command for Termux, so copy it and paste into Termux, and we're going to install the STARSHIP package. After this, we are going to need to do some configuration. So let's go again to the STARSHIP page. Now let's go down until we can see the step 2. Open bash, because this is the terminal that we are using, and copy this command. This command needs to be pasted into the bash rc file. So let's edit it with nano. Paste the command here, Ctrl O and Ctrl X to save and exit, and type bash to reload the terminal. After this, we can install some things for this STARSHIP terminal. So if we go down until the next step, we can see that we have a presets section. these are the official themes, so you can select the one that you prefer, select one, go down and copy the command to install it. To install it, just paste the command in Termux and you can see that the terminal automatically applies the themes with the colors. To finish, I'm going to show you how to install LSD, just to improve the output of the ls command with some icons. After the installation, you can see that the LSD command shows the same output as ls but with some emojis. So now let's edit the bash archive file and we are going to create an alias, so every time we type ls, we are using LSD instead. So just Ctrl-O and Ctrl-X to save and exit, reload the terminal with bash, and now you can check that every time we type ls, we are typing LSD in its place. So this is all what I wanted to show you in the video, so I hope you like it. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe. And I don't know if you noticed, but this setup that you're seeing right now, this Termux application, is installed on a Linux computer, not in an Android tablet. So if you want to know how to use Waydroid on Linux, just leave a comment.